There's so many things I'm going to miss about this show. I think most of all, I'm going to miss those scripts in my inbox. That's always such a treat the night before the table read to see what our brilliant writers came up with. I may just hound them. Hey, do you have anything I could read?
Those moments when we were able to give back and change someone's lives, and the letters I receive from people who say, hey, my son or my daughter is studying physics because of you. Those types of things, really, I think I'll miss the most.
Hard to imagine not being here, not seeing everyone every day. It's very, very surreal. I've never heard of an experience like this that has been this pleasant and this supportive this long.
I will miss many, many things about this. You know, hundreds of people working together to create something, which is always the most magical part.
I don't mean to single out Jim Parsons, but I will miss our camaraderie, you know, in particular, because the scenes we do are so interesting and, you know, often like emotionally complicated, and so I get to learn a lot from him.
I will spend my life showing you how much I love you. The opportunity to almost every Tuesday of a 9-month period do this little play in front of a live audience. I think I'll miss that regularity.
I am going to remember so many things. Our live tapings are one of a kind. Those audiences, Johnny and I speaking to the audience every show, and the camaraderie and the love of the crew and the cast is so equal here. I mean, it's just such a team effort. That is something that I don't know if we'll ever experience again.
Today's review is on the 1-hour, 2-part series finale episode of The Big Bang Theory that aired last night at 8 on CBS. The last episode began when showing flashbacks, a trip down memory lane of past episodes since season 1 to season 12. The day Leonard and Sheldon first met Penny, the days when Howard would hit on and flirt with Penny, when Leonard and Penny first kissed, Howard meeting Bernadette the day they got married, Amy meeting Sheldon, Leonard asking for Penny's hand in marriage, Amy and Sheldon's big wedding. After all that, Amy and Sheldon are with Leonard and Penny in their apartment waiting for a call to see if they would win the Nobel Peace Prize. Sheldon eventually falls asleep as Penny suggested about slapping him, but Leonard suggests that he should slap him. Penny asked him why. I'm the one who suggested it. But then Leonard says, well, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. So for them not to go back and forth, Penny allowed him to slap Sheldon. As Leonard is about to slap him, the phone rings, Sheldon wakes up, and Leonard doesn't slap him. On the phone was Kripke. Once you heard his voice, you know he just called just to mess with Sheldon and Amy. Oh, Kripke. The live-action version of Elmer Fudd. When Elmer Fudd is hunting wabbits, Kripke is hunting for losers. The phone rings again. Howard calls to find out if Sheldon and Amy won, as he is in bed with Bernadette. Howard also asked if Sheldon was slapped. A disappointed Leonard said in a bummed-out tone, no. Amy phone rings, and after talking to someone, you would think it's bad news due to Amy looking sad, but her and Sheldon won, as she said in a, I can't believe it, I don't know what to say, tone. Sheldon felt like he was dreaming, then Leonard slapped Sheldon. Sheldon was not happy, so you think he'll be furious. But no. He then gets all excited saying, I won the Nobel Peace Prize! Sheldon, Amy, Leonard, and Penny were all happy. As the Nobel Peace Prize winners are leaving the apartment building, they run into people with flashing cameras, and reporters come out of nowhere, leading Sheldon to go back inside and leave his poor wife alone to answer questions. Sheldon does it once again when leaving the cafeteria when people clap for Amy and Sheldon for winning the prize. Then another reporter knocks on Sheldon's office door. Howard shows up asking to see if he can help him. The reporter said he wants to do an interview on Sheldon, but he's not answering his office door. So Howard opens the office door to see if Sheldon's in there. Sheldon's head pops up as he is hiding behind his desk, and he shakes his head to Howard, letting Howard know, don't let him know I'm here. Don't let him know I'm in the office. I do not want to be bothered. So then Howard closed the door. So the reporter is obviously bummed out. But then Howard suggested, well, you know, you could interview me. After all, I am Sheldon's best friend. Plus, I'm an astronaut. Of course, Howard had to throw the, hey, I'm the whole astronaut thing. Give me some credit, my props. Come on, Howard, really? And since when have you been Sheldon's best friend? We all know that Leonard is his best friend. I'm just saying. Besides, you guys really don't see eye to eye at times. I mean, sometimes you guys are on good terms. Sometimes you're not. Raj hears someone crying in the women's bathroom. It's Amy. Yes, Raj went into the women's bathroom despite only the women can be in the bathroom. But Raj didn't care. He wanted to see what was wrong with Amy. She feels like she's unattractive because of the pictures of her based on the angles. She feels like she's frumpy looking. And that's sad that Amy, you know, feels like she's so unattractive. And there's probably a reason why most people think that Amy has gotten fat. Like I said, I don't think Amy is fat. I think it's just a layer of clothes that makes her look like she's put on weight and makes her look all frumpy looking. So Sheldon is obviously not comfortable flashing lights on him, and reporters just want to ask him all kinds of questions. He's not used to this, and it's uncomfortable for him. He feels like everything is changing, and you know Sheldon doesn't like change. He really loses it when he sees Amy's new look. You know, Amy's got her new hairdo, new clothes, and Amy looks great. I mean, Amy was fine before. So when Sheldon sees it, he just says, but I liked you the way you were. But then Raj tries to convince him that the new look is even better. She's beautiful. Look at her outfit, Sheldon. But regardless of what Raj says, Sheldon says, I don't care. Get rid of it. I want the old Amy back. And then he storms off angry. And so Leonard talks to him. Leonard tells him that was pretty rude and disrespectful. And Leonard was just saying, look, it's just some clothes and a new hairdo. And out of nowhere, Penny shows up in the elevator. Remember when a lot of people were wondering, I wonder if they're going to get the elevator fixed for the series finale. Is the elevator finally going to get fixed? Guess what, people? The elevator finally got fixed. Penny finally is in the elevator. And she says, can you believe that? They finally fixed the elevator. It's about time. After all 12 seasons, they finally fixed the elevator. Finally. Now they can use the elevator instead of going down those long stairs. Meanwhile, back at Howard and Bernadette's place, Bernadette is reading an article about Howard stating that he's Sheldon's best friend. And she feels that that was wrong for Howard to do that because she knows that it's Leonard. So then Howard was suggesting, well, you know, Bernadette could mention about being Amy's best friend. But Bernadette knows that Amy is Penny's best friend. But then Howard goes, it doesn't have to be. Then Bernadette looks up and she has that evil, kinky smile like, that does sound like a good idea. I don't see why not. No, Bernadette. Howard, look what you've done. Leonard is tired of Sheldon's crap. He's tired of this is my spot and Sheldon wanting Leonard to turn down the thermostat or whatever because Leonard gets cold. And then Raj asked him, is that why you've been wearing hoodies? Leonard doesn't say a damn thing until he angrily says, yes! Oh, man, I loved it when he got so angry. Leonard's like, I've had enough of Sheldon's crap. I'm tired of his crap. He doesn't live here anymore. Why? Why is it still going on? So we move on to part 2 of the hour-long series finale. Bernadette and Howard are getting ready to go on the trip with Sheldon and Amy to see them give their Nobel Peace Prize speech. And we finally see Howard and Bernadette's 2 kids. They have finally been seen, because before we have never seen what their kids look like. I'm like, why are their kids not shown? They finally been shown. Thank God. So then we come to find out Penny is pregnant. What? Penny is pregnant? Oh, crap. So she wants her and Leonard to keep it a secret because they're not ready to tell their friends right now. So they get on the plane. Sheldon notices that Penny's been going to the bathroom a lot. He thinks that she's sick. So obviously that worries Sheldon. So he goes to Leonard and talks to him. So Leonard tells him, look, you don't have nothing to worry about. Then Penny comes back. She wonders what they're talking about. Leonard tells Sheldon that Penny's pregnant. So Sheldon's relieved. And he says that, okay, well, good. At least you're not sick. Okay, bye. Yeah. And he just left. So then he tells Amy, oh, well, don't worry, Amy. False alarm. Penny's not sick. She's just pregnant. So then Leonard is pissed. He confronts Sheldon. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Leonard's whining. I mean, I get it. I mean, Sheldon was more worried about him not being sick instead of congratulating Penny. I mean, who does that? So Sheldon's being selfish again. So Leonard lets him have it. So while he's confronting Sheldon, Amy talks to Penny about her pregnancy. So then Bernadette comes over and she finds out. Bernadette says, congratulations. She hits Penny. She says, hey, why'd you tell me? I'm your best friend. And then Amy says, no, she's my best friend. Penny didn't want kids. Leonard did. So it's like, well, what the hell changed Penny's mind? But here's the thing. The reason why Penny is pregnant is because she explains that after she came home from having drinks with Sheldon, she got drunk. So with her getting drunk, her and Leonard have sex. And obviously Leonard's all excited. You know he couldn't control his penis. So as with them being drunk, and I'm sure they had unprotected sex, since Leonard pretty much didn't think about that because he just wanted to have some sex, and Penny's out of it. She's drunk. She didn't think about putting a condom on. I'm sure that's what happened. Penny ends up pregnant. So now Penny's probably not happy about it, but hey, she's pregnant. The child is coming, so she has no choice but to be excited. And she didn't get so drunk because of Sheldon saying change a lot. Obviously, she wouldn't be having children. So later, Howard and Bernadette, they check on a steward just to make sure everything is fine. But they happen to freak out where they feel like maybe going on the trip wasn't a good idea. And they feel like they need to go back to California to see their kids. Amy and Sheldon show up because Amy suggests that Sheldon should apologize. So Sheldon apologized for not congratulating Penny and Leonard on having their first child, and that he hopes and prays that whatever it is, I'm sure you'll be happy. Oh, crap. Sheldon said it. Sheldon said it. Leonard's not happy. Sheldon, come on, man. It? The baby is not some diabolical creature. It's a human being. Come on now. Leonard obviously is pissed. He puts his foot down and says, you know what? We're going back to California. Okay? So all their friends ditched them. Amy confronted Sheldon. She pretty much put her foot down and said that, Sheldon, the reason why they're leaving is because of you, because you're so selfish. And so Sheldon feels bad. He tells Amy, I don't mean to. Then Amy angrily says, I know you didn't mean to. You never do. Sheldon asked Amy, well, do you feel the same way? Do you feel like I'm selfish? And so Amy disappointedly says, yeah, I do sometimes. And so Sheldon, he's just speechless. He doesn't know what to say because he actually feels bad. I mean, Sheldon is a selfish person, but he just doesn't realize it. That's why he doesn't mean to. It's not like he purposely does it and he knows about it, because if that's the case, then he definitely shouldn't be having no friends. Despite Leonard and Penny and Howard and Bernadette want to go back home, they realize that even though Sheldon is a selfish person, they still see him as his best friend. Amy says what she had to say. Then Sheldon says what he has to say. But he doesn't do his long speech that he was prepared for. He gave his own speech from the heart, and he recognized his friends. I thought it was cool that Sheldon told them to stand up and introduce them. I thought that was really nice of Sheldon to do. And he apologizes for not being the best friend that, he could have been. And also in this series finale, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Sarah Michelle Gellar, she's in the episode. Buffy the Vampire Slayer in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Because I like how Sheldon noticed her and he says, is that Buffy the Vampire Slayer? And she waves at him. She's right next to Raj. Raj all happy and excited looking at Sheldon like, yeah, it's her. She's right next to me. She's my date tonight. Raj was holding her hand. Sarah didn't like it. Poor Raj. So at the end of the episode, it shows the friends back in California having some food like usual. And that was it. I gotta say, I liked the series finale. It was beautiful. It was great. I'm already missing the Big Bang Theory. It's going to be weird now watching it on Thursdays on CBS now. I wish the cast of the Big Bang Theory good luck with what they do next. I know they're going to miss seeing each other every day. I mean, especially since they've been on there for 12 seasons. I mean, you've been on the show for so long. You're obviously going to miss the people that you work with. But, you know, they ran for 12 seasons. It's been a long ride. It's been a great accomplishment. I mean, I think they're now the longest running sitcom of all time. They pretty much surpass, I guess, everybody. This has been my review on the series finale of The Big Bang Theory. Tell me your thoughts on the series finale. Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy the speech that Sheldon gave? By the way, Lauren, one of my subscribers on YouTube, I'd just like to say once again, congratulations. Since you're going to be graduating Sunday, I hope you have a wonderful and great graduation ceremony Sunday. Since you are going to be graduating 3 days after the Big Bang Theory series finale. I mean, of course, everybody knows, obviously, I'm not going to be able to graduate 2 days after the Big Bang Theory series finale, since I didn't do well in the geology class. One of my classmates in that class from this winter semester, Kendra, she's graduating tomorrow. So, you know, congratulations to her. That's good for her. But unfortunately, I'm not. So, like I said, I'll just pretend that I graduate after the series finale. Yay! Woo! It still bothers me. It still hurts. Whatever. Once again, congratulations, Lauren. You deserve it.
Thank you guys so much for watching our show over all of these years. There'd be no show without you.
We would like to thank each and every one of you for watching our show. It has been such a joy to do, and we wouldn't be doing it without you. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much.
We are only here, though, because people want to see us tell these stories, and we are happy to have told them for so long.
It's entirely due to y'all's love and support, so from the
very
bottom of our
true.
hearts, thank you very, very much.
Everything we have, we owe to you. We love you very much. And Simon has a few words too.
Not as many as you. Never do I have as many as you. I will just say thank you. Yes, we are honored to get to come here every day, and it'll be bittersweet saying goodbye. So thank you for everything.
There is no goodbye.
We're saying goodbye soon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Can't. Okay.
You've stuck with us longer than I would have. Thank you.
And with that, we end the show.